That morning vlog that I posted, the same day I made a spontaneous decision and we got a tattoo. It's the same day that I filmed that. It's from my granddad, so I'm now on double digits. So I am on 10 tattoos. Well, I have my 13 here, and I asked Chat GPT to some get to know me questions. So I'm gonna answer them. I think there's there's 25 questions. So this will be fun. I think I have another video idea with Chat GPT. How I film that tomorrow. So the first question is, what's your full name and does it have any meaning? So my full name, I don't think I'm gonna give my last name, but my full name is Nicola Mary Bridget. So my first name is obviously Nicola. My christening name is Mary, which is after one of my grandmothers, and then the name Bridget I took on when I made my confirmation in school, which is for my other grandmother, and then obviously my surname is my dad's surname. Where are you from and where do you live now? I'm from Ireland. Still from Ireland. I don't know if I'm going to say the time, but I'm from County Monaghan and I still live. Well, I don't actually live in the same area because I moved to here when I was like 11. But I've lived in County Monaghan like my whole entire life. What's your zodiac sign? Oh, I just took a chug of Coke and I feel like now I'm all burpy. But what's your zodiac sign and do you believe in it? So I am a Scorpio and I don't necessarily believe in the whole zodiac and sign and stuff like that. Morning person or a night owl? I feel like I've gotten better at being a morning person because I'm obviously in routine for getting up to work. But I feel like naturally I'm a night person. Like you can't see, but clearly. What's your comfort food? Pasta. I am a pasta girl until I die because I feel like you can make so many dishes with pasta. What's your love language? I don't know. I don't have a love language. I feel like with my friends, like my close friends, we're just all dicks to one another. Like you would actually think that we hate each other. And I feel like that's our love language, just to be really mean to one another. If you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be? Probably Ozzy Osbourne's "Mom, I'm Coming Home" song, which I also want played at my funeral. Are you more introverted or extroverted? I'm gonna have to Google because I always get mixed up. I think I'm introverted. I'm clearly, shy, reductive person, so I'm introverted more than extroverted. What's a weird habit you have? I don't know. I actually have no idea. Nah, I'm gonna think about that one and maybe come back to it. What's your most used emoji? Well, I don't really use emojis when I'm texting. It's just, I just don't. I do use them, but not often. But if I was choosing an emoji that I do use quite often, it'd be the laughing face emoji. What did you want to be when you were a kid? I kind of changed what I wanted to be as a kid so many times. I went through so many phases. But as a little kid, I wanted to be a teacher. before like I even, because I know I've shared this before. But I did go to college for law, but I ended up not finishing it. I dropped out. It wasn't for me, and I instead doing childcare. So I guess I ended up going back to younger kid me of what I wanted to do. Um, what's something you're currently trying to improve about yourself? There's so much I'm trying to improve. Um, there's a lot of things I'm currently working on about myself that like I'm not really liking. Um, and that's just, I feel like, due to everything that's been happening over the past couple of months. You know, it was my granddad and so much, that I've kind of just shut down and just I'm trying to kind of come out of that again and try and be more sociable. Um, what advice would you give your younger self? Not to be so hard on yourself, that everything works out in the end and everything will be okay. Um, if you had unlimited money for 1 week, what would you do? Well, as someone who, has a bit of an income now, because of work, I realized that I'd not be good rich because I bought PlayStation 5. Obviously, I made a vlog about getting the iPhone 16, which I did need because my 13 was slowly giving up on me. I mean, like, she's still kind of working, but that's just about it. And then I obviously got, like, my tattoo today. But if I had unlimited money for a week, I feel like I'd just spend it on nicotine. Nicotine, more tattoos, and probably makeup. And maybe hair dye. I don't really know. Like, what's your biggest fear that you've actually overcome to accept that it's okay to be alone sometimes? Because I used to hate being like alone for like long periods of time. Like, it would drive me bloody mental. Um, but I'm now okay with it. I like being alone. I like being in my own little bubble. Um, what's one thing people always misunderstand about you? Um, maybe just that I'm not like a bitch, but I'm actually not. I'm just not great at talking. Like, I'm very low. Like, I'm very low maintenance when it comes to like actually talking. I'm like, okay. like, but I promise I'm actually not a bitch. Unless I'm comfortable with someone, it's like I don't really know how to communicate with you. Um, if you could master one skill instantly, what would it be? To drive. To drive. What motivates you when you're feeling low? I don't know. I just, I think because I'm just so, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so used to like a routine that I kind of just get up and, and do it. Um, what's the strangest thing you've ever eaten? Um, can't cope. It's my like. Um, this I tried this once when I was living down in a town called Letterkenny, which was where I was studying law. Do you know, like, I'm gonna get a picture. Um, garlic granules. So I'm obsessed with like adding garlic granules, like these things into my food, especially when I'm making pasta. I will add this, Like, I'm obsessed with it. Like, anybody that knows me knows that I love garlic. Um, and one night, me and one of like my housemates was downstairs, and we were like making like a little snack before we went to bed, and I was making toast, and I had put butter on it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try a little bit of the garlic granules." I mean, it was okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but I feel like that's probably the weirdest thing I've ever tried. Um, if your life was a movie, what would the title be? Fucking, I feel like I can say this because I am autistic, but autistic dumb bitch. Like, do you believe in aliens? No. Like, I don't want to say yeah, I do, but I'm also not saying that I don't. Do I think that we're the only like living species? I don't know. Until like because I know there's been many like videos online over the past decades of like alien sightings, but until I physically see an alien with my own two eyes, I'm on the fence. Um, if you were a fictional character, who would you be? Probably Ghostface, because Ghostface seems to have a lot of issues, and I have a lot of issues. And last question, what's the most ridiculous fact that you know? Probably, I don't know if I can actually say his name. Um, but the terrible, terrible man, evil man, that was pretty much caused for World War II and of millions and millions of innocent Jewish people dying, only had one ball. I feel like that's the most weirdest fact I know. And I remember learning that in school when we were learning about the tragedies of World War II and the awful, awful acts of the Holocaust. So yeah, I asked Chat GPT to give me some get to know me questions, and there we go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one.